Picture this. You are sitting with a former president who leans over and whispers, "Want to see the UFO? Can you keep a secret?" This isn't science fiction. It's actually the reality of government UFO secrecy that has captivated researchers for decades. From crashed vessels with mysterious biological entities allegedly stored on ice, to Navy pilots witnessing impossible flight maneuvers, the evidence is, well, really starting to pile up. Today we're going to explore the explosive claims about government cover-ups and what whistleblowers are revealing about humanity's potential contact with non-human intelligence. The presidential question. Could even the most powerful person on Earth be kept in the dark about humanity's greatest secret? Joe Rogan recently discussed how intelligence agencies might deliberately withhold UFO information from sitting presidents, treating extraterrestrial evidence as compartmentalized above even presidential clearance levels. This raises some profound questions about who really controls access to cosmic secrets, and whether elected officials can access the most classified programs. The theory suggests that career intelligence officers maintain institutional knowledge across multiple administrations, keeping UFO programs hidden from temporary political appointees who might leak sensitive information. Rogan speculates that presidents receive limited briefings designed to provide plausible deniability while protecting deeper secrets from public exposure. The compartmentalization extends so deep that even high-ranking military officials remain unaware of crash retrieval operations happening within their own organizations. This system ensures that no single person, including the president, possesses complete knowledge about government UFO activities. The implications are staggering. If true, it means an unelected shadow government controls humanity's most significant discovery. Intelligence whistleblowers have suggested that certain programs operate under special access protocols that exclude even congressional oversight committees. Former CIA Director John Brennan has acknowledged that some intelligence programs remain classified beyond normal governmental review processes, lending credibility to claims about hidden UFO operations. The whistleblower claims. The most explosive UFO revelations have come from government insiders willing to risk their careers for disclosure. David Grush, a former Air Force intelligence officer, made headlines in 2023 when he testified before Congress about a multi-decade UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program. Grush claims the U.S. government possesses multiple spacecraft of non-human origin, along with what he describes as non-human biologics recovered from crash sites. These alleged biological materials are reportedly stored in secure facilities, sometimes referred to colloquially as being on ice. Carl Nell, a retired Army colonel who worked alongside Grush on the UFO task force, has publicly supported these claims, calling Grush beyond reproach. However, verification remains challenging since much evidence is classified and inaccessible to public scrutiny. Critics argue that without physical proof, these testimonies remain speculative regardless of the witnesses' credibility. Leslie Keene and Ralph Blumenthal, investigative journalists who first reported Grush's claims, emphasize that multiple intelligence sources corroborate aspects of his testimony. The challenge lies in distinguishing between legitimate whistleblowing and unverifiable speculation, making these claims simultaneously compelling and controversial. The visitor hypothesis. Scientists and researchers have proposed various theories about why advanced extraterrestrial civilizations might visit Earth. The prevailing hypothesis suggests that humanity represents a fascinating case study, a young, rapidly evolving technological civilization that has only recently developed nuclear weapons and space travel capabilities. Earth could be viewed as a cosmic Wild West, where unpredictable developments make continuous observation necessary. Dr. Avi Loeb from Harvard University has theorized that advanced civilizations might conduct reconnaissance missions to assess potential threats or opportunities. These visitors would likely maintain distance and secrecy to avoid influencing human development, following what researchers call the zoo hypothesis or prime directive scenario. Theoretical motivations include studying our technological progression, monitoring our environmental impact, or evaluating our potential for interstellar expansion. Some researchers suggest that extraterrestrial observers might be particularly interested in humanity's nuclear capabilities, given the frequency of UFO sightings near military installations and nuclear facilities. The dark forest theory, popularized in science fiction, proposes that advanced civilizations remain hidden to avoid potential conflicts with other species. If true, Any extraterrestrial visitors would prioritize stealth and minimal interference while gathering intelligence about human civilization and its trajectory. Ryan Graves, the Navy witness. Among the most credible UFO witnesses to emerge in recent years is Ryan Graves, a former United States Navy FA-18 Super Hornet pilot with over a decade of military service. Graves gained national attention for his detailed testimony about multiple UFO encounters along the East Coast between 2014 and 2015. His military background and combat experience provide significant credibility to his accounts, making him, one of the most trusted voices in contemporary UFO disclosure. Graves has testified before Congress and appeared on numerous media platforms, consistently maintaining that unidentified objects displayed flight characteristics far exceeding any known human technology. His willingness to speak publicly, despite potential career implications, really demonstrates the seriousness of his concerns about aviation safety and national security. Chris Cuomo and other journalists have interviewed Graves extensively, noting his measured professional approach to describing extraordinary encounters. Graves emphasizes that his motivation for going public stems from flight safety concerns rather than sensationalism. His testimony has been instrumental in legitimizing UFO discussions within military and government circles, helping remove the stigma traditionally associated with UFO reporting among military personnel. First contact, the radar upgrades. The modern era of military UFO encounters began with significant technological upgrades to Navy radar systems between 2013 and 2014. These enhancements involved installing active electronically scanned array radar systems on FA-18 fighter jets and naval vessels, dramatically improving their ability to detect small, fast-moving, or low-observable objects. Ryan Graves reported that these radar upgrades immediately began detecting unknown objects in military training areas off the Virginia Beach coast. At first, many encounters were dismissed as equipment malfunctions or calibration issues, since the new systems were more sensitive than previous technology. However, repeated detections of objects exhibiting unusual flight patterns forced military personnel to acknowledge they were observing actual phenomena. The upgraded radar could detect objects flying at various altitudes, from sea level to 30,000 feet, often moving in formations or displaying impossible acceleration capabilities. The war zone reported that pilots began noticing these objects almost daily once the new radar systems came online. This technological leap inadvertently lifted the curtain on UFO activity that had likely been occurring undetected for years, marking a turning point in military acknowledgement of unidentified aerial phenomena in controlled airspace. Visual confirmation. The transition from radar contacts to visual confirmation marked a crucial evolution in military UFO encounters. After months of detecting unknown objects on upgraded radar systems, Navy pilots began achieving visual contact and recording evidence using forward-looking infrared cameras. These infrared systems captured objects with distinctive heat signatures, proving they were physical entities rather than electronic anomalies or sensor malfunctions. Chad Underwood, another Navy pilot, recorded the famous FLIR 1 video in 2004, showing an object hovering between 15,000 and 24,000 feet without visible propulsion. David Fravor, commanding officer of the Black Aces fighter squadron, made visual confirmation of a white 40-foot-long, tic-tac-shaped object during a training exercise. These visual encounters involved objects displaying rapid maneuvering capabilities, stationary hovering despite strong winds, and sudden acceleration to hypersonic speeds without creating sonic booms. The combination of radar detection and visual or infrared confirmation eliminated possibilities of equipment malfunction or misidentification. Pentagon officials eventually released several of these FLIR videos to the public, acknowledging their authenticity while admitting they cannot explain the object's origins or capabilities. These confirmations transformed UFO discussions from speculation to documented phenomena, requiring serious scientific and military investigation. Flight characteristics. The flight characteristics displayed by these unidentified objects, they consistently defied known principles of aerospace engineering and physics. Ryan Graves reported objects hovering motionless for extended periods, even in 70-knot winds, and then instantly accelerating to several hundred knots without any visible means of propulsion. Navy pilots documented objects performing what they called racetrack patterns, flying in precise rectangular or oval formations for hours at altitudes ranging from sea level all the way up to 30,000 feet. David Fravor described watching objects drop from 80,000 feet to 20,000 feet in just seconds, showing acceleration capabilities that would generate G-forces fatal to any biological pilot. The objects showed no heat signatures from conventional engines, exhaust plumes, or rotor wash, like you'd expect from aircraft or helicopters. Pentagon reports indicate some objects actually remained airborne for 12 hours or more, which is way beyond the endurance capabilities of any known aircraft. Most puzzling of all was their ability to perform impossible maneuvers, stopping instantaneously, changing direction at really acute angles, and accelerating without the gradual speed buildup that conventional physics requires. These flight characteristics, honestly, suggest propulsion systems operating on principles way beyond our current human understanding, involving technologies that could completely revolutionize aerospace engineering if we could ever replicate or understand them. The close encounter. One of the most dramatic incidents occurred when a UFO flew directly between two Navy FA-18 Super Hornets during a training mission off the Virginia Beach coast. Ryan Graves described this encounter as a reality check moment for his entire squadron, as the object passed within extremely close proximity to both aircraft, creating a dangerous near-collision scenario. The pilots described the object as a dark gray or black cube inside a clear sphere, unlike any known aircraft configuration. Despite the severity of the incident and obvious flight safety implications, no official report was initially filed due to the stigma surrounding UFO encounters in military circles. Graves emphasized that this close encounter represented a critical aviation safety issue, regardless of the object's origin or nature. The incident occurred approximately 10 miles off the coast during routine training exercises, highlighting how these objects operate within active military training areas. Witnesses described the object's movement as deliberate and controlled rather than random, suggesting intelligence behind its actions. This encounter prompted Graves to begin speaking publicly about UFO encounters, emphasizing that aviation safety must take precedence over potential embarrassment or career concerns in reporting such incidents. Ocean theories and underwater bases. A significant pattern in UFO sightings involves their frequent appearance near coastlines and over oceanic areas, leading to theories about underwater bases or submerged craft. The Hudson Valley region has been a UFO hotspot for decades, with numerous sightings occurring near the Hudson River and Atlantic coastline. Jeremy Corbell, co-host of The Weaponized, documented incidents where UFOs were observed emerging from the Pacific Ocean near California, suggesting these objects possess transmedium capabilities, the ability to operate seamlessly in both air and underwater environments. Navy sailors aboard the USS Jackson reported watching 4 unidentified aircraft rise from the ocean before coordinating their movements and departing in formation. Researchers theorize that approximately 80% of Earth's ocean floor remains unexplored, providing vast areas where advanced craft could operate undetected. The deep ocean offers natural concealment from human observation and radar detection, making it an ideal location for hypothetical alien bases or underwater facilities. Fox News reported that these ocean-based UFOs display the same advanced propulsion characteristics observed in aerial encounters, including rapid acceleration and impossible maneuverability. This aquatic connection suggests that UFO phenomena may involve more than just atmospheric visitations, potentially indicating permanent or semi-permanent presence in Earth's oceans. The Michio Kaku analysis. Dr. Michio Kaku, a renowned theoretical physicist and futurist, has provided scientific perspective on UFO phenomena and alleged recovered materials from crash sites. While acknowledging that some UFO recovery stories may be fictional or exaggerated, Kaku emphasizes the importance of maintaining scientific openness to revolutionary discoveries. He has discussed the possibility that advanced extraterrestrial civilizations could possess technologies involving artificial intelligence integration, quantum propulsion systems, and material science beyond human comprehension. Kaku suggests that if governments have indeed recovered alien technology, the implications would be staggering for human technological development and our understanding of physics. He has noted that advanced civilizations might use automated probes or AI-controlled spacecraft for exploration, reducing risks to biological entities while gathering comprehensive data about encountered worlds. The physicist emphasizes that humanity must expand its scientific paradigms to accommodate possibilities that currently seem impossible, including faster-than-light travel, dimensional manipulation, and consciousness-based technologies. Kaku's analysis underscores broader questions about humanity's place in the cosmos and whether we are prepared for contact with vastly superior intelligence. He advocates for continued scientific investigation while maintaining healthy skepticism, recognizing that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence but shouldn't be dismissed without proper examination. From presidential secrets to Navy pilot testimonies, the evidence suggests we're living through a pivotal moment in human history regarding potential extraterrestrial contact. Whether these phenomena represent advanced human technology, natural atmospheric anomalies, or something truly otherworldly, the implications are staggering. The growing transparency from military witnesses and government officials indicates that the truth about UFO encounters may finally be emerging from decades of secrecy. Stay connected to Simply Science for the latest developments in this unfolding cosmic mystery. Like, share, and subscribe.